What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and I'm back with some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. This time I'm bringing you kill confirmed on the map Overflow. Now, this is the first time I brought you Overflow in some gameplay. It's usually the same maps in the set list. It's either Hijacked or Slums, Raid, Standoff, but never once do you really cycle through all the maps in one sitting. It's usually the same things repeated over and over again. So I figured I'd bring you guys a different map while playing Kill Confirmed. And also, I feel this is the perfect gameplay for what I want to talk about today. And what I want to talk about today is why the silencer is so important to your success in Black Ops 2. Now, here we are, a full month into the life cycle of Black Ops 2. Okay? And still to this very hour, this very day, and this very week, now I'm still trying to figure out what works best for me as I move up the ranks and prestige. I'm constantly changing classes to fit the needs of the maps and counter what people have been using in-game. The Pick 10 system is everything that Treyarch, Activision, and David Vonderhaar said it was going to be. Multiple combinations, always keeping the player guessing, pretty much going to keep the creator class fresh for the Call of Duty community instead of the traditional way the series has gone about setting up a class loadout. Now, my mindset going into Black Ops 2 with all the impending change was that I was going to have to change what works so well for me in Modern Warfare 3. I was the guy who all I wanted in Modern Warfare 3 was my ACR, silencer, and extended mags. That's it. For the majority of the maps. On the small type maps, I switched off to a PP90 SMG, and yeah, I ran the SMG class, okay, with steady aim and extreme conditioning, and etc. Alright? I enjoyed the M4A1 assault rifle, I enjoyed the G36C, but the ACR and the PP90 mostly dominated my class setups. I had a support, 2 assault, and 1 specialist classes, all with the ACR silencer extended mags. It was my gun. It was my gun of choice. It was the gun that got the job done. No doubt about it. And most importantly, it was a gun that made me feel most comfortable while playing. Alright? It's not about being overpowered. A lot of people said it was overpowered and a newbie weapon and it didn't have any recoil. But it's about what makes you feel comfortable, where you can sit on your couch, play the game for hours at a time, and say to yourself, yeah, this is a damn good gun, and this is what's going to work best for me. Okay? I've experimented thus far into Prestige number 4 with several different loadouts. I know what works best with the SMGs, I know what my favorite assault rifles are, you know, etc. But there are a few things I do feel differently here in Black Ops 2 as opposed to playing Modern Warfare 3. I was always under the mindset of being disciplined and not rushing into anything that is surely going to get me killed. It pays to be laid back every now and then in Modern Warfare 3 and certainly in Black Ops 2. You don't need to rush everywhere. It's just senseless to me. And the fact I know my strengths and weaknesses, I'm not a good rusher. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to lay back and, you know, let things progress that way. And when I feel the need to rush and go get a tag, I'll certainly do it to help my team win. I'm not afraid to do it. All right? But I don't have, you know, the skill such as someone else who's experienced at it. If you watch YouTube, I'm sure you guys see all the gameplay. I'm not that kind of guy. All right? I'm very modest with my gameplay. I'm not the greatest player in the world. I enjoy the game. I have fun with the game. And that's that. But when I play Black Ops 2, I just feel the need to rush and play the objective. I don't know how you guys feel, but when I play this game, I feel the need to rush. Not that I never played the objective in Modern Warfare 3, it's just in Black Ops 2, I feel like a fucking waste. Just sitting in a spot for more than 10 seconds, waiting to pop that one guy coming around the corner, get his tag, and then run to my next spot. And most of the time, I'm rushing to get those tags, to get my points, and get my score streaks. Just like the game intended. We knew going in, this was how the game was going to be played, and hearing it and playing it are 2 totally different things. I care about my stats, but not to the point where I need to impress anybody in a lobby or impress my friends. Alright, it's about me, it's about myself. I never like to fail at anything, and I'm sure 98% of the people who play Call of Duty and Black Ops 2 feel the same way. They don't want to fail. They want to have decent stats to look at the end of the day. Okay? I know I'm not alone there. And it's just in my nature, it's in my family's nature, how I was grown up, to be the absolute fucking best at everything you do. Okay? I play Call of Duty as a hobby. I have my YouTube channel here hopefully to gain some exposure, help the community with what I know, what I see through my eyes. In the end, I want that to be very successful. That's why I'm doing it. I'm here to help you guys, and in turn, I hope to get some success out of it. I look at some of the guys that I play with nightly, okay, in Black Ops 2, and I wonder, in this game, the way people play it, or have played it in the last month, that my buddies, how can they possibly sit here with over a 3 KD, and I'm sitting here with half that? I'm sitting here with a 1.5 KD on my stat sheet. I know I can be right there with them with those impressive kind of stats. It's just, I find it hard to believe how anyone can play this game successfully with all the damn lag going on, and the hit detection, and the simple fact that you can shoot through anything with any gun at any given moment. Does Treyarch know what it means to take cover in a gunfight? I mean, I won't get into that right now. That's a totally different story that needs a whole commentary for itself. What I want to talk about is I need to be more disciplined. Yes, JD needs to be more disciplined, and that's one of the things I need to do. Okay? I can play the objective, but play it smart. There's another thing I need to stop doing, and that's overanalyzing this new system for Creator Class. Since we're 1 month in, it's not pretty new anymore. It's the way we're doing things right now for the rest of the year. Why do I need to stress about coming up with a perfect class setup? Why? I was very successful in Modern Warfare 3. I was ranked number 237 in the world in Kill Confirmed before the leaderboards got hacked. And I was proud of that number. You know, for a video game or a hobby that you're playing, especially since you got a YouTube channel, you want to show it off. You know, it's a nice number to show off, number 237 in the world. I was proud of that. After the terrible time I had in Black Ops, which was my first Call of Duty game ever, I didn't fare too well in Black Ops. I didn't think too much of the silencer either, after depending on it so much, and how stressed I was in Modern Warfare 3. I really didn't think too much of it. It was just one of those attachments I just put on. Without the silencer in Modern Warfare 3, I wouldn't have lasted very long at all. It was a necessity for me on my ACR, period. Going into Black Ops 2, I seen you don't unlock the silencer till about level 12 on the assault rifles, and I quickly thought, all right, I found my weapons of choice already, and there's so much better to choose from the attachments. I can pretty much do without it, I think, right? My guns sounded fucking vicious. I love the sound of the guns. You know, I love how gratifying it was to kill somebody with an M8 select fire, switching back and forth from burst to automatic. It was great. Having my grip on the SWAT 5.56 with adjustable stock and select fire, it's just awesome. Now, I'm going to tell you all right now, this is not the case. Now, I'm thinking back again. What do I have to do to be successful in Black Ops 2 after I had thought I had a pretty good idea about what I wanted to do here? The answer is going back to what worked for me before Black Ops 2, and that is equipping myself with a silenced weapon. A silenced weapon in Call of Duty, especially, and I mean especially, in Black Ops 2 has never been more important. This first month, I didn't even bother looking at it, because I thought I could make do with the other several choices I had to choose from the attachments. No. Over and over and over again, I am being flanked from behind, from my blind spot. Enemies would see me a good 2 seconds before I even see them. I would kill 2 guys successfully in a row. And here I would have thought, you know, alright, I'm on a nice kill streak, let me get my UAV, let me get my Hellstorm, let me get my Lightning Strike, I'm on my way to getting those things. I would have, you know, after that, I would have the entire fucking team coming after me, rushing to my position like bloodthirsty sharks waiting to feast. I will not allow this to happen to me anymore. Everyone always worries. Oh, the silencer decreases damage on your weapon. Why would I want to reduce damage on my weapon when in Black Ops 2 the hit detection is beyond horrible right now until it's fixed? Yes, this is true. The hit detection is very bad. But your weapon will not have reduced damage overall. It's just at a certain distance. And I'm sure you can all gauge whether or not you'll be able to kill someone at a certain distance. It's reduced damage due to reduced range. If I know I can't win a gunfight at a certain distance, I will not engage in that gunfight, period. I will move on to my next position somewhere else, find someone else to potentially target, and maybe kill them. I will gladly trade reduced damage over a specific range to be invisible on enemy radar any day of the week. And that's what Silencer does. And now with the patch to the UAV being bumped up to 425, the UAV spam will be less than it was the first 3 weeks in. When you fire a weapon, just as it is, no silencer, you give away your position and you have to be on your toes at all times. Switching positions because you're going to have 6 guys coming after you. Especially the guy you just killed, wanting revenge. If it's one thing in this game I can't stand, it's the fact that the maps are overly small and compact. The spawns, at times, are completely worse than Modern Warfare 3's Revenge spawn. I can literally infiltrate an enemy spawn and catch half of the team off guard on hijacked. And be like, yeah, I outsmarted you fuckers. I just got my Hellstorm. Then all of a sudden, all 3 guys that I just killed will spawn directly behind me, utterly frustrating me to the point where I pretty much just want to shut the game off. Going forward, I want to try and reduce my deaths, which have been a lot in the first 2 weeks, because I'm trying to be different. It hasn't been so bad lately, and I'm starting to find my groove with Black Ops 2. I tell everyone I know, personally, and who I met for the first time, I hate change. JD just doesn't like change. Why do I need to change when in reality I don't? I found my weapons of choice. I know what perks work and which ones are pretty much useless in everyday public lobbies. My mindset now is no matter how many times people say it isn't the same Call of Duty, you know, it is. It's the same. Alright? It is the same game. What worked for me in Modern Warfare 3 needs to be brought over and applied to what I do in Black Ops 2. I have to go back to the basics. Forget all this fancy shit, select fire, laser sight, etc. Just give me a dependable assault rifle with a silencer. And I'm sure I can beat all the bullshit I have encountered already in the first 3 weeks playing Black Ops 2. That's my gameplay, guys. If you enjoyed the gameplay, if you enjoyed my commentary, hit that like button, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, if you guys are going to request me on PSN and Facebook, please tell me who you are. I would appreciate that. I don't mind at all accepting a friend request if you guys want to play Black Ops 2 with me. Just tell JD who you are, and if you see my videos or not, and etc. Alright? Thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Like I said, I'll be back next week with some more Black Ops 2 stuff. I'm going to cover the FAL, one of my new favorite guns in the game I've been using all week. But until then, guys, thanks again. Until the next one, take care. Peace.